For our top story, we take a look back at the recent hurricanes that impacted the southeast United States. The southeast United States were hit with 2 hurricanes within 2 weeks of each other. First was Hurricane Helene. In the case of Florida, Hurricane Milton. The death and destruction were widespread. This past Sunday, Apostle Cedric Bullard of New Life Ministry International, headquartered in Cooperstown, led a group of pastors and volunteers to Tennessee. Tennessee was hit hard with flooding from Helene, and Bullard and his crew are working with the NGO Inspiritus.
You know, as you know, for the past Hurricane Ian, that's where it all started, when Fort Myers and those were totally devastated. We thought it would have been good to go and, you know, since Floyd and especially Dorian, they came and assisted us, the Americans. They helped us wonderfully, and for that we were so grateful. So we decided we were going to go ahead and try to show that love and support back to them. So we've been up to, 2 years ago, we went up to Fort Myers to assist them. And because we worked, they said that we were the best team they've ever had. That's the report. As far as I can say, the gentleman who owned Inspiritus asked to meet me personally because he wanted to thank the team for the work they would have done.
Bullard said they were first assigned to Georgia.
We were supposed to go to Georgia, but I got a call from our leader, the guy from Inspiritus, and he said, listen, because this new one, Milton, is coming through, it's going to devastate Florida, and it's going to come out north of Abaco, the central, and it's going to kick back some of that rain back in Georgia. It's going to wet up the place again. So they said to me this morning, you might not be going to Georgia, but we're going to need you in Tennessee, where it's going to be a little dry, and help those persons there. So that's where we are, Dr. Mills, trying to be. So the Bahamas is stepping in there, see what we can do to support those persons who have supported us.
Apostle Bullard and his crew worked hard over the past few days, removing drywall, gutting houses, and removing Hurricane Helene's debris for pickup. Apostle Bullard said this is only the first of many trips.
Listen, this is going to be for a long time. As far as I'm concerned, the first time doing Hurricane Ian, we went up 4 times. This is our first trip since Helene and now Milton. So I'm just taking these first set of pastors and anyone who wished to go, because I did mention it to some pastors, and they mentioned that it was so short notice they can, but the next trip they will be able to make it. So anyone who's available, we would like for you. And I'm even giving the cry out to anyone in the community. Doesn't have to be a pastor, but anyone who's willing to get some time on your hand, you can take about a week or 2. We try to go for at least the most 2 weeks, between 7 and 2 weeks. So you feel free.
Apostle Bullard said the crew does not receive pay, but that there are no out-of-pocket expenses. The NGO pays for everything. Weather is next.